me. What I like to tell people, including my administrators and my colleagues, is that in your bedroom, the most expensive thing should be your mattress. Why? Because you're spending anywhere from 6 to 9 hours on it of your day sleeping. Therefore, that should be the most expensive thing, most comfortable thing in your bedroom. Likewise, in my office, it is my chair. My chair is the most expensive thing in my office right now. And this is what I tell the residents. The first time they sit with me, when they read out, I say, I'm going to give you Ergonomics 101 really quickly before we do our first readout session. And when you ask them to sit comfortably in the chair right next to the workstation, what they tend to do is they adjust the height to fit the desk height. So what I ask them to do actually is back away from the desk, and I say, you know what, adjust the height according to your maximum comfort. Why? Because the desk should fit you, not the other way around. So when after the resident, adjust the height of the chair, and then they make sure that their feet are, firmly planted on the ground. Then after that is when I ask them to move up to the desktop and then say, you know what, I want your elbow to be comfortably placed and your wrist is relatively straight when you're interacting with the keyboard, which means the desk height has to change. It has to be modified and elevated or lower to make sure it fits that level. And that's what I have them do first. The second thing I have them do is make sure that they're never looking up, that they have to look always down. And so I have them change the height of the monitors. And then finally, I make them push the monitors as far back as possible to ensure that the viewing distance is somewhere between 18 to 24 inches. So, and people say, why is that important? I cringe every time I look at a radiologist, one of our old reading rooms, and they're looking up in their monitors, to their monitors whenever they look at the images, because this, I know, is going to be their future. This, cervical multi-level degenerative changes is probably what they're going to end up having after, multiple years of doing that. So, and the second thing is, if the keyboard and the mouse tray are either very small, very restrictive, and very not in a proper height, then you are going to get repetitive stress injuries such as carpal tunnel syndrome.